With 10 gigabit Ethernet in reach thanks to the falling prices of hardware, to take advantage of such speeds, your computer needs a 10 gigabit Ethernet port. And failing that, if you have Thunderbolt 3 at your disposal, then Caldigit have you covered with the Connect 10G. Although Thunderbolt 3 has unlocked the potential to reach 40 gigabits per second speeds, distances are limited, unless you literally have thousands to spend on a single cable, so the next best thing is Ethernet, and to convert Thunderbolt to Ethernet, we need this. Securely wrapped in its outer box, along with a quick start guide, we find the Connect 10G itself, which feels very robust and adequately weighted in the hand, thanks to an outer metal shell with integrated heatsinks. These adapters can get warm considering the speeds at which data is pushed through, so these heatsinks on all four sides will come in very handy, helping to keep the internals cool. If that weren't enough, we find an internal heatsink too, open on both sides to allow warm air to escape from the ends as well, a nice yet functional design. On the bottom we find 4 rubberized feet, raising the entire unit off of the desk and ensuring it won't slide around. Otherwise, on one end we find the Ethernet connection, with a Thunderbolt 3 port on the opposite side. Note that this is not compatible with a Thunderbolt 3 to Thunderbolt 2 adapter. Your computer must incorporate a native Thunderbolt 3 port to take advantage of the high speeds offered here, and while a short Thunderbolt 3 cable is included in the package, you will need to provide your own Cat 6A or 7 cable in order to hit maximum performance. Alternatively, Cat 5e or 6 cables can hit speeds between 2.5 and 5 gigabits, thanks to the presence of N-base-T technology. Also note, a dedicated speed LED indicates whether a connection is operating at full 10 gigabits or below. It's not all good looks though. The accessory is bus powered and can push 10 gigabit speeds up to a distance of 100 meters or 328 feet, allowing you to keep a noisy NAS away from your quiet work area, for instance. With the Thunderbolt connected to your computer, we can connect the opposite end to a Cat 6A cable and across to a 10 gigabit Ethernet switch, which is also linked to this NAS via 10 gigabit too, so there should be no bottlenecks throughout the entire link from computer down to NAS. Windows systems will need a driver installed, although on Mac the entire process is plug and play, now allowing access to super fast network speeds. As we can see, backing up this 27.5GB library file from my local computer to the NAS is super fast. We can see the estimated time is under 2 minutes. This is a real-time transfer here. And finally, the entire data transfer completed in 1 minute and 38 seconds, which is seriously impressive. For comparison's sake, let's repeat the same file transfer, but this time using a simple 1 gigabit Ethernet hub. And straight away we can see it will take double, if not triple the time. Honestly, once you try 10 gigabit Ethernet, it's difficult to turn back. So the Caldigit Connect 10G performs perfectly well. It's not the only adapter available though. The Sonnet Solo 10G has been available for a while too, and although it carries a slimmer overall profile, it does carry a slightly larger footprint, and in addition the Thunderbolt 3 cable is attached within the unit. Granted, you can remove a plate and replace the cable, but that seems a lot of hassle for changing a single cable. So the Connect 10G is much simpler, and above all else, not only does it run cooler thanks to all those heat sinks, it's around $30 cheaper too. So if you're ready to jump onto the 10 gigabit Ethernet bandwagon with your Thunderbolt 3 equipped computer, then the Caldigit Connect 10G is a great place to get you started.